Hello everyone, it's Jaime Black, and it is in the wee hours of Monday morning, and I am going to do a tarot reading for you for the week of Monday, April 19th. Let's get a good look at the time here. Okay, so I'm trying to make these a little quicker. My readings tend to be long. I'm a talker, and good information does come out while I'm talking, but just to give you a general reading, I'm going to try to get it in a little quicker than I normally do it. Trying to get a good reading in like 10 to 15 minutes, so let's see. So I do know that we're going to be going into Taurus by the end of the week. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so going into this week, this card is reversed. This is the Eight of Cups. This is the card of disappointment. So, these are all of the cups. He's trying to build something here. And at some point, he just realizes he can't. He doesn't have all the pieces that he needs in order to keep building. And so, in sadness and disappointment, he's walking away. But this is just what we have to do sometimes. So, this is going to be about a relationship. The cups are about emotions and our sense of fulfillment. So this is walking away from something, but relationship issues have been up for you guys that I'm doing these readings for. So it looks like we still have some going on here. So walking away from something, because of this. Okay, so this card is very much about what it looks like. This is what it feels like. Okay, so this is the Ten of Swords. The swords represent how we think about something, how we mentally process something, the amount of thoughts, the amount of thinking that's going into something. And I'll just show you this too, because this is all here in the first row. So this is the Seven of Discs. This is upside down. So basically, you just need to be patient. And you're gonna, the situation that you're walking away from, that's no longer working, this is on its way out. And we've talked about this card before. This is the Three of Swords. This is actually upside down here in the center. So this is nice that this is upside down, because like I always say, the way I look at upside down cards, I see them connected to each other, and I see certain cards that we're wanting to turn upside down. I see when we turn certain cards upside down, it turns certain cards upside down. And certain cards you want to be right side up, certain cards you want to be upside down. So just saying, this card is upside down, moving out of your energetic field. So is this card also upside down? So as you are walking away from what no longer serves you, that choice is empowering, and that's going to help you with this. So you have the tendency to carry sorrow with you. This is your mind stabbing your heart. This is the way that you think about things. This card is very Libra. I say this to Libras. This is a very air sign card, but Libras a lot. We see this card. So we don't want you holding on to past disappointments and holding on to that and keeping that with you and keeping it in your heart as you move forward. We have the Ace of Wands here, also upside down. We want this one right side up. When you see the ace is upside down, that's your guides saying you have this tool, you're not using it. We've given it to you. We're letting you know that it's there and you're not using it. So this is fire. This is a magic wand. We've all seen magic wands before. What do you do with it? You direct it at something, you point it at something, and then you manifest what it is that you want. So that is what this tool is for. But you have been distracted by your relationship issues or your disappointment in love, and you've been creating a lot of space for this kind of thing to continue happening to you in your life. So as you're making the empowered decision to walk away from that and let go of resentment, let go of sorrow-inducing thoughts, letting go of bringing this into your future, you're letting go. You are gaining the strength that you did not have before getting into this situation. You're now gaining it. You're earning it. And you're not earning it because you went through the relationship. You're earning it because of the decisions that you are now making because of that relationship or because of that situation that you were holding on to, if that makes sense. We gain experience through experiences, but the wisdom comes from the way that we participate in something and the decisions that we are brave enough to choose. Okay, being brave is not just an attribute, it's an action. It's a choice. So being brave isn't easy for anyone. The people who it's easier for is because they have more practice making those hard decisions. This card is not about decision, but think about this energy. Think about standing next to a lion. She's got her hands right at his face. So she's representing purity. She's representing fragility. She's human. She's female. She's in a dress. She doesn't have any protective clothing on. She doesn't have any harness on this lion, and she's standing in there with him. So she has to trust. She has to trust in her connection with him. She has to trust in her own self, that she knows how to handle all situations with this. Because she is dealing with a wild animal. And so this is this energy of, I tell people, I'm like, you get this card. This is the practice of staying open and vulnerable in challenging situations. And this doesn't mean vulnerable like open to attack. It just means open, vulnerable, sensitive, so that you can learn and so that you can grow stronger. Because when we have all the walls up and we have all the protection up, we can never gain this strength, because the walls are protecting us. So this is our own strength. So this is what you're gaining. This is what you're going to get to use. Keep making this decision. It's still in your energetic field, meaning that you could change your mind. So don't change your mind. So this is where we're going into the future. This is ultimately what it is that you want. This is fulfillment. This is happily ever after, whatever that is for you. But this definitely can be a relationship, right? This is like all the ideals of relationship. It's partnership, it's kids, it's a rainbow. There's like rolling hills and a house and a stream. It's the idea of having everything that you want. So if we are talking about relationship, in order for you to get this is in your future. You have to leave behind what doesn't work now. You have to leave that behind so that you can go get this in your future. And since you're making the decisions to get out of the situation that you're in now and move forward onto something else, they're letting you know, okay, this is finally a possibility for you in the future on the path that you are starting out on now. Page of Wands upside down. This is you. This is just you stepping onto the path using your wand. This is a new path. You're paving a new way. This is starting something new. So we're in Aries still. We're about a week past the new moon, but we're still in the phase of growing, of setting intentions and growing those intentions to the full moon. So, you know, this is upside down. You pick up this wand, you start using this, your path is going to become illuminated and activated. And then 10 of coins. This is money. Success. I mean, these things two together. This is like being successful in your career, being successful in your love life. These are the things everybody's asking about, right? So all of the decisions that you are making right now that have been really difficult for you to finally get to this point, you getting to this perspective that it's not going to work. You have to walk away from what doesn't work for you so that you can go find what works for you. You're finally here. That is what's activating all of this. So just keep on that. That's the major message for you. It's just about this. Like, you've got the right idea. Just keep listening. Be patient. Just one foot in front of the other. Keep walking forward into your future, away from your past. You have your magic wand. It's time for you to start using this. Start getting clear about what it is that you want. What is the life that you want? What is the relationship that you want? What is the career that you want? Focus on that. That's where you're going. That's what you're going to get. Okay? So, have a good week. You know where to find me. If you want a private reading, all of my information is below on the video. I do 45 and 90-minute sessions, and they're all about you. So, find me at jaimeblack.com. Silverlake Priestess is the name of my tarot reading company. And I will see you next week. Blessed be.